Hello and welcome to StateScoop TV. I'm Jake Williams. Today our guest is Mark Myers. He's the Chief Technology Officer for Arkansas. How you doing, Mark?
Doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. So Mark, what are your top priorities for the year ahead and what challenges do you face with them?
Well, so we've got three really strong priorities. We've got to finish out all the work we've been doing on K-12 broadband, which you've done. StateScoop's done a great job promoting where we are. And so we're down to the final 100 schools in the state. So we got to finish strong on that initiative. The governor's behind it. The legislature's bragging about it. Every time one of their schools they all take credit for it. It's in their school district, right? So, and they should. I mean, at the end of the day, they're helping fund all that. The second thing that we're about to deliver our strategic plan, our 5-year strategic plan, not consider the operational plan, but the 5-year strategic plan. And three things really stand out there. One, we're going to undergo a significant cultural shift, and I'm going to take that ownership personally to try and continue to drive some cultural change. Make us a little more innovative and people are getting used to moving a little faster. But from a technology standpoint, we're going to consolidate all the data centers. And the governor and I have had 2 conversations about this. We're going to talk about it at the upcoming cabinet meeting. And so that's going to be huge because today we have 76 data centers across the state. There's only 36 real ones. I mean, some of them are literally just a closet. But then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to deliver a whole new unified communications platform. So everything where it's all unified, whether it's email, instant messaging, video, telephone calls, voicemail, all integrated on one platform. And so we're going to roll that out again over a 2-year period. So the data center consolidation and the unified communications plan will be rolling along simultaneously. So we went from one big project over a 2-year period. Now we're going to do 2 over a 2-year period. I think it'd be very difficult to do something large, like much larger than that, over simultaneously. I think if we start doing 3 or 4, that'd be very, very difficult.
Interesting. And so, I mean, what aspects of your job, what aspects of state IT in general are you most passionate about? What really gets you up and going in the morning?
Well, it has to do around citizen engagement. When you do citizen engagement, you have to be, if you're in public service, you have to be passionate about what your citizens need and want. And so, as you know, Arkansas is going to win an Innovative Award for our innovations for citizen engagement around Gov2Go. And we're looking forward to that. So that's, when people talk about what I want to do, I want to make citizen engagement with the state much easier for citizens to engage, much easier on the service side for the agencies to engage with their customers, the citizens.
How would you say that Arkansas has been at the forefront of technology innovation?
Well, I think on the forefront, we've been really strong on the mobile side. We continue to win awards for our mobile side. You've helped us win awards. Y'all recognize this last May, right? So I think that's where our strong sweet spot is right now. And some of it's just because the shared services is just, I mean, when you talk to anybody about it, they're like, oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Right. So, I mean, in this space, and you know this, I think we've talked about this in the past, that everyone likes to talk about innovation in state IT,
Mm-hmm.
but for you guys in Arkansas, what does innovation really mean? And I mean, how are you really trying to change the game?
So what I think that traditional government IT has not done very well is listen to the business side, the folks that actually have to produce services for our citizens. And so innovation has to be driven by the business. Technology is just the enabler of that innovation. But what we can do, because we have a very creative group compared to traditional state employees, because they're in technology, so they're a little more innovative, just by the nature of the job. So we can bring some creative ideas to the table. So, well, have you thought about this? We can come to events like NASCIO and say, well, I was doing this, Washington's doing this. And it's not all about the Californias, New Yorks, and Texas who have massive budgets. You can see the innovation across the country. And when you see that, it makes it very easy to say, well, we can do that too.
Interesting. And last question for you. I mean, what's keeping you up at night? What are some of those giant challenges that you really have to deal with?
Well, I guess it's 2 things. Both of them related, though. It's on the cybersecurity side, and I've said that. I think that's true for just about any CIO, whether it's public or private sector. But inside of that, today we don't have a very strong uniform firewall system throughout the state. It's not as what I want it to be. And 2, we need to reinvent how we do privileged user access management. And so what that looks like in version 2.0, I don't know yet, but those are the 2 things I would say, man, I've got to really focus and hone in on those 2 on the security side.
That's great. Well, Mark, thanks so much for being here, and thanks for answering
thank
my
you.
questions.
Uh-huh.
For more about what Arkansas is doing in information technology, check out statescoop.com for all the latest news and events in the state IT community. And again, I'm here with Mark Myers. He's the Chief Technology Officer for the state of Arkansas. I'm Jake Williams. Thanks for watching.